Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your new solar year and birthday blessing reading. In this reading, we are going to intend a blessing for you, and then we're going to go into the astrology for Scorpio over your new solar year. So from this birthday to your next birthday in 2026. And then we're going to pull some cards to gain more highlights for you to see what's going on over this new solar year, different lessons you're working on, old lessons and cycles that are closing, just everything that you can expect for the new solar year. And if you would like to book a personal new solar year and birthday blessing with me, link will be listed below. But let's get right into it, Scorpio. And so on this candle, I have written Scorpio and then new solar year blessings. And we have the carnelian heart for love and happiness through your new solar year. We've got the green calcite for healing and good health. We've got the amethyst for strong intuition. We've got the gold coin for money and abundance. We've got the jade for prosperity, good luck, and good fortune. And we've got the Lemurian quartz for strong clarity all throughout your new solar year. And I want you to look at this candle and I want you to make a birthday wish, Scorpio. And as you're doing so, I want you to envision that very wish coming out of the candle. All right, I'll be quiet for about 10 seconds while you make that wish, and then I'll come back in and add my own intention for you onto your wish. If you need longer than 10 seconds, go ahead and pause the video, but make your birthday wish now. And I would like to add to Scorpio's birthday wish and wish all Scorpios who view this reading a new solar year filled with happiness, good health, good fortune, prosperity, joy, dreams fulfilled, all things in their heart that they desire coming into fruition. And so it is, and so it shall be. All right, Scorpio, we're going to let this candle completely burn itself out, so that your birthday wish and my intention for you is fully received by the universe. And happy birthday to all of the Scorpios. I hope that this birthday is absolutely magical and your new solar year is filled with all things good. And the way that we go through this reading is exactly how a personal birthday and new solar year reading would go, just so that you know. All right, Scorpio. We're going to go into the astrology for a minute. If you're not interested in the astrology, I'll have a timestamp below to go directly into the cards. However, through Mercury and through Venus, you guys are having a retrograde energy through Scorpio. So Mercury is going to be going into Scorpio on October 6th. 2025 through October 28th, 2025. Okay, so it's going to do a transit through Scorpio and then it's going to move into Sagittarius. However, once it's in Sagittarius, it's going to go retrograde and it's going to retrograde back into Scorpio on November 18th, 2025 and will remain in a retrograde position until November 29th, 2025, and then it will be direct in Scorpio through December 10th, 2025, and then it's going to move back into Sagittarius. So truly, you know, this is all happening, you know, as we speak. It's currently transiting Scorpio as I'm doing this reading, okay? And if you have found that you are being more analytical than normal, really contemplating things, really deeply thinking about stuff that you've gone through, different lessons, different relationships, just like really being up in your head over analyzing or having a strong desire to express yourself and have those conversations that need to be had, that is why. It's because you are experiencing that Mercury through Scorpio energy. Okay. And when it goes retrograde, you know retrogrades always dredge stuff up from the past. Okay. And so anything that is unfinished, undone, may absolutely return to you during the retrograde period of November 18th through November 29th. All right. And you may be thinking about old relationships, old dreams and goals, whatever is resurfacing within you is for completion, clarity, and closure. Or if it's a dream or goal, it may be that it's finally time for you to take action on that. And if any relationships resurface from the past in, physical reality, it may be for you to receive your completion and closure. But it's all about things that are unfinished, returning from the past, or things that you are owed, returning from the past. And then you're going to have a second movement of Mercury moving through Scorpio, and it's going to be another retrograde before you get to your next birthday. So Mercury is going to move into Scorpio on September 30th, 2026. It's going to go retrograde on October 24th, and then it's going to return direct on November 13th and will remain in Scorpio until December 5th, 2026. So between this birthday and next birthday, you are wrapping up a lot of loose ends, okay? You're completing a lot of soul lessons and soul cycles, having 2 Mercury retrogrades moving through Scorpio energy. All right, so just keep that in perspective, that it's a time of completion over this new solar year. Shedding an old skin and birthing into a new version of self, because Scorpio rules the 8th house, and that is the house of endings, new beginnings, major transformation. It's also about the shadow. So over this new solar year, you are really spiritually cleansing and emotionally cleansing stuff that no longer serves you. You're going to be overcoming some heartache and some pain. So you've got 2 Mercury retrogrades moving through Scorpio between this birthday and next birthday. And then Venus is going to have a retrograde spell as well. And you're going to go through 2 Venus returns between this birthday and next birthday. And Venus is going to move into Scorpio on November 9th, 2025, and will be there through November 29th, 2025. And when you're going through a Venus return, you're going to be very in tune with your emotions. You're going to be very in tune with your intuition. It's important that you are following through on all intuitive promptings, any sort of creative ideas that you have. This is a great time to follow through on them. Also, deep evaluation around your relationships in your life. And then in 2026, you're going to have Venus move into Scorpio on September 10th, 2026. It's going to retrograde on October 3rd, and then it's going to retrograde back into Libra on October 25th. It's going to go direct in Libra on November 13th, and then it's going to move back into Scorpio on December 4th and stay in Scorpio all the way until January 6th, 2027. Okay, so when you're going through your Venus return, this is big time where relationships of the past are being dredged up within you, any old wounds, all of it. And you're going to be going through your second Mercury retrograde in Scorpio while you're dealing with this transit of Venus through Scorpio going retrograde. So it's going to be a double dose as you near your next birthday. And so that's going to be taking place during your solar return period. All right. And that's when you're wrapping stuff up anyways. So this new solar year with Mercury and Venus is truly about completion and closure for you, Scorpio, really overcoming the past, seeing things for what they are. Certain things that have really hurt you and haunted you no longer hurting you and haunting you anymore. And then Mars is currently in Scorpio and will be there until November 4th, 2025. And so this is a time where you're more empowered. It's a time to get things done. Anything you can get done today, get it done, Scorpio. Don't put it off until tomorrow or the next week. Okay, get things done right now. And when it comes to dreams and goals, if you're feeling it strongly, it is a time to really take action this entire new solar year. And then we're going to have the new moon in Scorpio on November 19th, 2025. And that new moon in Scorpio is a time for you to really set your intentions for the next 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, year in front of you. Make a candle, write your name on it, your birthday, your intention, write out a list of what you want to happen, create a vision board, go into meditation. That is what your new moon energy is truly about for you. So utilize that new moon energy to your advantage to really set up your energy for the next 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, year out for you. Okay, it's very positive. And then we have the Scorpio full moon on May 1st, 2026, and everything that you set an intention on under the new moon energy could very well manifest by that Scorpio full moon in May of 2026. All right, so that's your astrology. And for a personal birthday reading, we would be doing the astrology based on your natal chart, not so much the transits of Mercury, Venus, and Mars through Scorpio, but your own personal astrology. All right, so let's get into the cards. Scorpio, let's see what is coming through for you guys for this new solar year. What's up ahead for Scorpios? All right, graveyard, unnecessary fears. This is very, very synchronistic, Scorpio, because this is letting me know that you are putting a lot of things to rest, okay? A lot of different things that you've really struggled with, that you've been unable to overcome, because look at what's on the bottom. You've got joy, rejoicing in the present. So different emotional wounds are finally healing. Confusion about relationships and different soul lessons that you've been moving through, you're coming out of all of that. Okay, you're going to be laying a lot of lower vibrational energy to rest. You're really going to be transmutating that shadow energy. You've balanced out a lot of karma. Okay, and over this next solar year is the final completion of all of that, with having, 2 Mercury retrogrades and having a Venus retrograde moving through Scorpio specifically. Okay, you're going to be putting a lot to rest. You are tying up a lot of loose ends. You're completing a lot of soul lessons, and that means that your experience, your pain, your suffering is going to be transmutating into strength and wisdom and courage. All right, and you're just going to feel more empowered. You're going to feel more confident in who you are, Scorpio, because of what you've gone through. You're just going to be better for it. And stuff that's just hurt you for a long time, it's not going to hurt you any longer, Scorpio. You're going to be good. You're going to be getting over all of that. And you know, the new moon on the 19th of November, that's also a good time to maybe get a black candle and write your name, your birthday, and then all the things that you truly want to release on that candle, okay? And we're going to have another Pisces full moon lunar eclipse. Let me just double check. I believe it's on March 3rd, but let me double check that. Where's it at? Oh, I take it back. We're going to have a Virgo full moon total lunar eclipse on March 3rd, 2026. That's also a good moon to set your intention for healing and release. All right, so you got the wand, your magic. Direct your will, let your intentions shape your reality. So you are more powerful and potent this new solar year when it comes to manifesting, okay? I really encourage you to journal, to write lists, to visualize, to feel it in your heart, to do little candle rituals where you're putting your name, your birthday, and what you're trying to intend for yourself. Just basic little rituals, lots of visualization. Okay, visualizing it in your mind, and as you're doing that, feeling it real in your heart in that moment, and recognizing that your pen is your wand, or your words are your wand. When you're writing something out, what's it called? Spelling, right? So make the connection there. Your words are powerful, your thoughts are powerful, your emotions are powerful. And this year, because you are shedding a lot of this lower vibrational energy from old lessons, old wounds, your frequency is lifting, and you are more potent, you are stronger, you are more magical than you typically feel that you are. Now we have wind chimes. Sound to summons energy. Let the vibrations raise your power. So doing some sound bowl therapy will be very beneficial for you. There's a ton of it on YouTube to choose from. You could do sound bowl therapy for your root chakra, which is about, the material realm, or your sacral, which is your divine feminine energy, your emotions, your connections. All things are conceived through the sacral and manifest through the solar plexus, which is your divine masculine energy, where you feel empowered, or maybe you want to open your heart up, just whatever you are wanting to do for yourself. Look up the sound bowl therapy for that particular chakra, because it's going to be quite powerful for you with wind chimes coming out. And smudge stick, cleanse your space, purify with sacred smoke. So this is a really good time to fully clean your space, your areas, okay? Your home, your car, your job, all of it, where you're just rearranging, you're deep cleaning, you're getting rid of all the stuff you don't need anymore. And this might even include donating or getting rid of keepsakes of the past that are attached to people that you are no longer in contact with. And I get it, it can be hard. I would only ever hold on to trinkets and little mementos of people that you deeply love that have maybe transitioned. If it's anybody that you've had a falling out with in this life journey and you genuinely want to move on and get over them, you've got to release all attachment to their energy, which includes any items of theirs that you may have. And a long time ago, when I was trying to get over an ex, I had just kept a lot of stuff that he had bought me, and all the little cards and stuff. And I was getting ready to move, and I just felt like it's time to donate all this or throw it away. And I did, and it was so liberating. Like, his energy left me in such a way, okay? So getting rid of stuff that, doesn't matter anymore. If it's out of your life, you don't need it, okay? Or just general clothes you've outgrown, or that you don't wear, anything that you no longer need. It's time to donate. It's time to deep clean. It's time to rearrange, and it's time to smudge your space, whether you do that with sage or another thing that you enjoy more, okay? It's time to really clean your area and your energy so that there could be better energy flow, and put to rest all things that truly don't serve you anymore and don't really matter in your day-to-day anymore. All right, so let's pull some more cards. All right, fire, radiant, enthusiastic, dynamic. Your energy is going to pick up and elevate through this new solar year. This is honestly the year to make things happen. Scorpio, set your intentions. Work with that new moon. Remember, you've got the magic wand with you all new solar year, okay? And with fire, fire is the energy, the ethers, your spirit, your soul, and movement and action. Okay, so what you set for yourself, what you intend for yourself, you're going to make it happen. Just like doing the candle ritual, it's fire energy. Next is equinox, commitment, integration, shifts. So it's time to really commit to yourself, your dreams, your goals, and the betterment of you this year, and make this your year where things are going to happen. Don't wait for, the new year of 2026. It starts with your birthday in 2025, your birthday from 2025 to 2026. It's all about you and making your dreams and your goals a reality. And look at that super moon, luminosity, intimacy, hyper awareness. So super moons, one, have you really in tune with your emotions, your intuition, but this is also about manifesting. So it adds to this wand energy, okay? You are very potent, and use your mental energy, your emotional energy wisely, and really be aware of the words that you are speaking about yourself as well as others, and writing your intentions, creating vision boards, visualizing and feeling it. This is the year to do that, Scorpio. And look at that ninth house, philosophy, spirituality, knowledge. The ninth house is the house of higher learning, higher wisdom, and higher spirituality. You are very in tune with your soul. Remember, as different soul cycles complete and different soul lessons are fully received, all of that is transmutating into strength and wisdom, which is going to make you wiser and stronger, okay? And seeing things from a much different perspective. You're really going to be overcoming through this new solar year, Scorpio. Things that hurt you, got you down in the past, it's over. You are prevailing. All right, yes, look at that. 10 of Wands. Tens are the completion. Okay, Tens of Wands is a heavy burden. It's the end of that, Scorpio. You're not going to be carrying that burden any longer. Knave of Wands, this is talking about how you are magic. Remember, you got the wand for your new solar year. Two of Swords, blocking out distractions, blocking out energy that no longer serves you, getting rid of all those mementos, blocking numbers, doing what's truly best for Scorpio. Six of Pentacles, there's a lot of prosperity that's coming to you, a lot of your own energy that you've put out to the universe coming back, and you're going to be coming out of feelings of defeat. Okay, so I see that you've gone through some really hard stuff, Scorpio, leading up to this birthday. You've gone through it in 2025, and perhaps even, earlier than that. You've gone through it in 2025, and 2025 is like the feelings of defeat and spinning your wheels, and it's like no matter what I do, I just can't seem to get ahead. But 2026 is bringing you those pentacles, okay? You are magic in 2026, and setting your intentions is so important, and working on that and doing what's best for you. And you've made your wish, and I've added my intention for you for this new solar year, which, is mostly through 2026 with those six pentacles. You're closing the door on the past. Your spark is returning. You're going to be rejuvenated. A lot is shifting and changing for you, Scorpio. Look at that, the Ten of Swords on the Ten of Wands. Yeah, it's the end of a very hard cycle. And yeah, look at that. You're overcoming Five of Pentacles, feeling lackful, feeling rejected. And Queen of Swords, see, you don't have time for everybody's BS anymore. You don't have time to be sad and missing anybody anymore. You're just like over that energy. And look at that Page of Cups, your intuition on point, on fire this new solar year. And expect a lot of positive messages coming in under that Six of Pentacles. And look at, you got the Six of Pentacles again. Okay, so that coming through twice, that is a very strong predominant energy for new solar year. And 2 Six of Pentacles means there's a lot of positive, a lot of good fortune that's coming to Scorpio, a lot of good manifestations, as well as receiving more reciprocity from different people in your life. So 6 of Pentacles is strong, but Scorpio, you are really birthing a whole new version of yourself. Okay, and remember, you are absolutely magical. You hold the magic wand through this new solar year. Use it to your advantage. Really allow yourself to let go of the past. And the astrology of Mercury and Venus both moving through Scorpio just adds to that energy. On target, follow your ideal life path. Yes, Scorpio, see? So those are your messages. Wishing you big happy birthdays once more. And again, if you would like a personal birthday and new solar year reading with me, links will be listed below. I am sending you all so much love and light. Take care.